Everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards, and it is Friday, late night, dorking with dice, and guess who is back?
Not that late.
It's late.
It's the middle of the evening. I'm just
early evening dorking with dice doesn't quite have the same ring, I think.
True. That's true. Fair enough.
So we're going to call it late night dorking with dice, and I'm here once again with my wife. By popular demand, the viewers insisted you come back, and I appreciate you doing that.
Oh, well, hi, everybody. It's just, I appreciate that. It's nice. It's so nice to be appreciated. And you have some lovely viewers. And hilarious. I really appreciated the comments. I had a good time reading that when I was supposed to be working. I had so much work last week, and I did very little of it, so I appreciate that.
And I appreciate it too, you guys. I've said it many, many times, and I mean it every time I say you're the best subscribers anywhere on YouTube, and I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you for giving my wife such a warm welcome and suggesting so many great names for her to use on the channel. Which one do you think you want to use? There were a lot of good suggestions.
I'm not sure that I'm ready to commit. I fully agree. There were a lot of fantastic suggestions. Some that resonated. Mm-hmm. I'm percolating. Marinating, reflecting, pondering.
There was
sitting with it.
There were some good ones. I liked Pack Cougar. I thought I saw.
Didn't see that one.
You didn't see that one?
No.
Oh, I think I saw that one in there. No.
Also, that's like the opposite of the situation we got going on here. If you know the modern parlance, the current usage of the cougar. By the way,
yes,
my junior high. What's the word? Is that a mascot when it's a school?
I think it's a mascot.
Your school animal.
Unless you have an actual cougar as your, is it like a real animal?
I don't know.
Did you really have a cougar?
Well, we had them in the mountains. So I went to a high school that was in the mountains in Northern California.
With cougars running around picking off students periodically, apparently.
And a junior high as well. So anyway, it would just, that mascot... There's a lot of commentary. I'll just put it that way. The sweatshirts and the t-shirts did not age well in any way. It just got worse though the older we got. So
good
I got some memories associated. Didn't see that comment anywhere on YouTube really. But thanks. If you have other suggestions, just keep them coming, and I'll commit one of these days. I want to take my time.
Well, that's great. That means if you haven't given us a suggestion for what Mrs. Cardwolf could be named, it's not going to be that. She doesn't like that. That's been made clear several times this week. But if you have other suggestions, then you still have time to get them in. And whatever suggestion that my wife chooses, if you're somebody who likes to get cards in the
call
mail,
in now. Let's go to the phone.
Go to the phone. We aren't
Let's
live.
Go to the phones.
I don't do live streams, and I don't give out my phone number either.
All right. I'm sorry. Sorry. You were saying. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Well, if you choose a name that somebody has given us, then I'll send them some cards in the mail, because I do send cards out to people sometimes. And
maybe you should be like card carrier pigeon. Maybe you should be a different animal.
I don't think so.
Let's get those suggestions.
Nope, I'm
card
good.
Carrier pigeon.
I'm good. Nope, I'm good, because I'm like the silver wolf is what I am.
Yeah.
Yes. No? I mean, my hair isn't silver yet, so maybe it never will be. Maybe I'll have this luxurious mop of dark hair the rest of my life. Yes, let's get to the late night dorking. Yes. So the way this works... Sorry,
I just had a moment there.
The way this works...
all on my own.
...is we roll this big pink D20. It corresponds to the 20 packs in the magic box, and there are some good ones in there. Football season is over, lamentably. And it is now all hockey in the box, except for a few special packs that I put in there just for you.
Okay, I'm a fan of hockey.
I know, we're both hockey fans, so that's nice. So the 1, 10, and 20 packs are especially good. All of these are vintage packs from the 80s and 90s, including the mystery packs that I put in there. In the number one spot, we've got Donruss Priority from 1997, and this is a pack I've opened on the channel before. You guys really like it. They're very cool cards. And I hope we get into that one today. Not many cards in the pack, but it was a pretty high-end product when it came out.
Did you say most of these are hockey cards?
Almost all of them are hockey
Where
cards.
have you been? I thought I knew everywhere in the house that you were hiding box.
Hiding?
Do you all know every cupboard, every closet, anywhere that anything could possibly be tucked? Card packs are tucked there. And I'll be innocently looking for something we actually need, and I'll open a door.
We actually
and
need
boxes
these.
just fall on me from above and the sides.
You make it sound like the Weasley Burrow or something.
It feels like that. Or the Berenstain Bears closet. I don't know. It just... So where have these been? I mean, there's no room for... even the food in the kitchen, there's no room for.
The food, we don't need that as much. In the number 10 spot, we got Dynagon Ice from 1998 hockey, another rare pack that was very high end when it came out. Beautiful cards. And
gorgeous.
Marty Brodeur on the front.
Diagon Alley Ice.
Nope. Enough with the Harry Potter
Diagonal
references.
Oh.
Yep. And in the number 20 spot, we got 2 packs of holographics, 1999 from Upper Deck. 2 packs because there are only 3 cards in the pack. These were super high-end as well, so we got some great packs in here and some mystery packs just for my wife. I hope we roll one of those because she'll have a field day with those. All right. You can be the dice rolling machine tonight as well.
Well, just the die rolling machine.
The die rolling
just
machine.
One.
Thank you for the
singular
grammar. Thank you for the grammar. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Always helpful.
Shall we?
Yes, we shall. I think everybody's chomping at the bit at this point. Ooh, we almost had a 10.
I believe you'll find it's champing at the bit.
Oh, man. This is embarrassing now. Pack 2 is what we get to open, and Pack 2 is 1990 Pro Set. I've opened this many, many times. In fact, I've opened boxes of this product.
Pack? It still looks like it's still sealed.
Thank you. I've opened boxes of this product because in this product, it is possible, though very unlikely, to pull a holographic Stanley Cup card. They're very rare. You get those graded up, and those go for a cool $1,000 if you can find one of those cards. So, you want to open this one, or do you want me to open it?
That was my amazed whistle. Did you like that?
I liked it. We don't have sound effects usually on the channel, so that's really nice.
I could bring those.
That would be awesome. That would be great. I hate to think of what sound effects you... Yep, there we go. I knew I shouldn't have left that open-ended. I think we got some animals other than wolves that have somehow gotten into the wolf lair tonight. Very interesting. All right, let's get into this. See if we find one of those extremely... I've opened probably a case of this product throughout my life at this point. I've never come close to pulling one of those Stanley Cup cards. Phil Housley starts off here, but if you look very closely on the side there, you can see, though he looks like he's playing for Buffalo, he was actually traded to the Jets back in 1990. Not the New York Jets. No. The Winnipeg Jets.
So it's not like a Benny and the Jets situation.
No, Elton John had nothing to do with that trade as far as I'm concerned. I'll put the propaganda card over there, and Brent Sutter, flip this over and start with him, get this in focus for the kids at home. There we go. Brent Sutter gets us going. Dave Barr, who looks as though he's very surprised to be playing hockey. Doesn't know what to expect. Peter Svoboda also looks rather surprised. These guys have been playing hockey for a while. You wouldn't think they'd look so alarmed. Greg Millen and Andy Moog. Is Andy Moog in the Hall of Fame? I don't know if he is or not.
I do not know.
He was a very good goalie back in the day.
He doesn't look surprised. He looks like everything that's happening is just what he expected.
Yeah.
Maybe if he is in the Hall of Fame, that would be why.
That would be why, exactly. Gary Lehman there and Joey Cooker.
Not Cougar.
Just no. I'm glad that we've definitely clarified that. Yeah. John McClane there, Steve Thomas, and Dave Poulin, who is missing. Is he missing a hand?
No. He just took his glove off.
Oh, he took his glove off. All right.
I think you don't understand how cropping works. So
I don't.
They take a picture and then they just take pieces out.
I am wearing my late night crop top, though. Oh. Yeah. Joe Sakic. Finally, we get a Hall of Famer. Joe Sakic, one of the great players of that era. And you can see other players are looking at Joe.
No, he's consulting with them.
I think they're consulting with him. They're like, Joe, you're one of the best players of the era. I got to talk to you about how to play hockey.
That reminds me of curling, when you just stand back there and just talk about what's going to happen.
You kibitz.
Half an hour, yeah.
It's curling kibitzing. We got Stephen Leach, which was a backwards card. I don't know why that was. Very strange. Chris Chelios, our first All-Star Game card of the pack. And Mike Vernon. Goodness, what an unfortunate haircut.
You know what they used to call those?
I don't.
Well, I mean, mullets.
Ugly? Mullets. Yeah, no.
Well, yeah. But so the colloquial phrase on the street was business up front, party in the back.
Ooh.
You know, because it could go either way. You could take your forehead to a business meeting, and then you could take your hind locks to
My hind locks?
Yeah, to a post game, fiesta.
Oh, you'll see my hind locks later, don't worry. Mike Vernon, it sounds like, could go both ways, according to my wife. That's what I heard. Maybe she meant something different. You get to roll it.
Family channel.
It is. I'm just repeating what's been said.
All right. I feel like this show was misrepresented, and now I'm in the thick of it.
17 is always a good pack. Always put something in the 17 spot. Do you know why?
No,
because we roll 17 more than any other number, and I don't understand why. This is a foam die.
That's bizarre.
It can't possibly be weighted.
Well, it could, over time, years of usage.
It has been.
It could have developed some sort of like a rough spot. That
like
makes
myself, for example.
Yeah, I think most of us can relate to that.
Probably. All right, I know what 17 is because I just put it in here, and it's a really good pack. It's 1996-97 Fleer Ultra. I don't know if we've opened one of these before on the show. You can see it was a $2 pack back in 1996. If we calculated for inflation, how much would that be today?
You could buy so much for $2 back then.
You could buy like 6 dozen eggs back then.
That's funny you said that because I was about to say several chickens. I'd grown up on a chicken farm, but
which you
did
didn't.
not.
No, which I'm grateful for.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe now we would have eggs.
Right. Maybe those skills would be useful for us now. Look for Mr. Momentum insert set, which is awesome. And you only get those in retail packs, so we're pretty fortunate that this is a retail pack. Gold medallion parallel set and 4 limited edition insert sets. You want to open that one for us? Bring us some luck?
Sure. Did you buy this in the 90s? So you spent your whole rent money on this pack, probably.
Yeah.
Like a month's rent.
Yeah, it probably
From what I
was
understand,
about
I wasn't
then.
really in the...
And in 1997, I was probably living in Ohio still. So shout out to Brent at Mac Wax Stacks, who's still living there. I don't know why, but that's where he likes to live.
Brutal.
It's confusing.
That sounded judgmental.
It is.
Yeah.
But Brent's used to that from me. We get along that way. Chris Osgood starts this pack off. It looks like he's about to get hit in the face with the puck. What do you think?
That's a great shot.
It is a great shot.
Either that or they staged it and the puck is hanging from, some fishing line or something. Right.
That could be.
They're like, look scared.
Yeah, look scared or startled or something, Chris. Show you the back of these cards because you get a nice picture on the back too, which I always appreciate when the card companies do that. I think all cards should mandatorily have different photos on the front and the back to give people different views of the players.
You should write them with your opinions again, and see if you get a response this time.
I don't think I will. Doug Gilmore.
I think you will. I think it'll be a cease and desist letter at this point.
Probably. Doug Gilmore here with the Leafs, longtime NHLer, played for several different teams. And I don't know why these are upside down. It's like I'm opening an upper deck pack. These are upside down and backwards. Mike Greer with Edmonton. And we got Jeff Sanderson with the Whalers. From Ottawa, Steve Duchesne. I believe I said that right. We'll check out his picture on the back there. He looks perplexed, really. Jim Campbell from the Blues. And our last card is Mark Messier. And that is a gold medallion edition copy of that. If you look down here at the bottom, you will see how I know that. Because
it tells you right there on the front.
It's actually,
gold. It's printed.
It's printed on the
medallion.
card. So, but you could miss it.
Yeah.
If you have poor vision.
Golden
like
Snitch version of the card.
Kind of, yeah. Mark Messier. So that's pretty cool. Hall of Famer of gold medallion card. That's definitely going in the Wolf Lair. That's a nice keeper so far.
What's the Wolf Lair?
The Wolf Lair is where I keep the cards that will go into my PC. And before you ask, PC stands for personal collection.
Oh, my.
They go into my personal collection.
So is the rest of the collection in the house your impersonal collection, or is it somebody else's collection?
No, that's all part of the vast personal collection that I like to keep.
All of it, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so anywhere I run across cards, that's part of the PC?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not sure if that's true.
And the Wolf Lair, just to clarify, is that this whole room? Or
yeah, it's kind of the whole room, but I also, little Wolfie lives over here, so I kind of keep the Wolf Lair. He is off camera, but usually you can see him. There he is, little Wolfie. He lives over there,
He's so
even
cute.
though you can't see him. He is cute. Yeah. You've got Jaromir Jagr on your side, though I call him Mick Jagr because I think he looks like Mick Jagger. I know. Doesn't it look like Mick Jagger?
Wait, let's focus
Surf North sent that to me quite a while ago.
That is so cool.
It looks remarkably like Mick Jagger, I think.
And dare I say, business in the front,
oh yeah,
party in the back.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
I mean, those are some flowing locks.
Well, that was how Jagger liked to rock it.
And Mick Jagger, for that
Mick
matter.
Jagger, for sure, yeah.
Is he still alive?
I think they're both still alive, and I believe they're both still doing what they've been doing all their lives. Mick Jagger, I think, is still touring, and I know Jagger is still playing hockey somewhere in Europe, even though he's got to be like my age at this point.
Well, he might just be, 80% bionic parts. I don't know. They can do amazing things with medicine and surgical improvements. I don't know anything about him, but, Mick Jagger's been through a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's put himself through a lot.
Yeah, it's his own fault.
No, I'll just put him back over here. He can be by the candle.
Yeah.
There.
It's the late night candle. All right, you want to roll another pack for us?
It's not that late.
It's totally late. It's like midnight here. It's the witching hour. All right, 18. That's easy.
That was sort of an anemic roll. I apologize.
You can re-roll.
I didn't want it to go off camera,
I don't mind you re-rolling. You can give it a better roll if you want. 18, it's not...
Nothing to write home about.
It's okay
we are
pack.
home.
We are home, so we would just be writing ourselves, really, which is...
Oh.
Okay, keep it on the table. Whoa. All right, you're knocking cards over now. There's the Oriole back there. All right, that was a 5. Let's see what 5 is. I actually don't know which pack that is. What have we opened so far? We just opened 17. What was the first pack we opened? Do you remember?
2, maybe?
I think it was.
I'm not sure.
I think it was 2. So we got 1, 2 is invisible. There's 3, 4, and 5 is Collector's Choice from Upper Deck. I just referred to Upper Deck as having cards upside down and all kitty wampus. There's the great one on the front there. Get 10 cards in every pack, and each pack contains an Upper Deck MVP insert. And if we're lucky, we'll get the Stick'ems sticker cards.
I feel like, no disrespect, but I think they should go with a name that's more like one of the greats.
Well, I don't think Wayne chose his name.
No, I'm sure it was applied to him.
I think it was.
And well earned and all of that. Much respect, but I'm just saying, for all time, you're precluding any future, room for growth.
The great one. He's not one of several great ones.
Feels a little too confident, too conclusive.
I would agree with that. I would try to change that myself. 1996 Collector's Choice Hockey. And whenever I open Upper Deck, I often think that we could probably bake a potato in one of these foil packs. What do you think?
Why? Because they're so thick?
Well, this one's actually not. This one's weirdly not thick. The earlier 90s packs, though, are thick. They're really thick.
Let's just leave it at that, shall we?
I'll leave it at that. All right, we get 2 MVP cards in this pack.
I could go for a baked potato, though. That sounds nice.
It does sound nice. Little late night baked potato.
No.
No? No? Okay. This is Daniel Alfredson. It is Bruce Wayne's butler out on the ice right there. And we've got, who's this? Brian Leach giving us some side-eye. Brian Leach, one of the great defensive men of all time.
See, one of the great.
Yeah, one of the great. I would definitely not call him the best of all time, but he's certainly one of the great. Maybe the best American-born defenseman of all time. I might say that.
Okay.
Those of you who are students of hockey history, please correct me in the comments if you disagree. I always enjoy that. Rob Niedermeyer there, and if we look on the back, you can see, once again, different photo on the back than the front. So I applaud Upper Deck in 1996 for doing this. This guy looks like a knight of the round table with that. He does.
There's just so much to celebrate here.
There is? Well, there's a quiz on the back of these cards. Just trying to ride the joy train. I never knew there were quizzes on the back of these cards.
Let's answer some questions.
I got to cover up the answers so that people can't. All right, so can you read that? I mean, I can't read that.
What significance does the Latin name
Latin?
Felis? I cannot see that.
I can't see that either. That is, and plus they're getting into Latin here. I mean, this is hockey.
I applaud that.
I guess maybe that's why I never noticed a quiz on there. It's Chippy's. Does that say Chippy's quiz? Who's Chippy?
Well, Chippy's the quiz master.
Quizmaster Chippy. I'll bring this up as close to the camera as I can get it, and my camera will refuse to focus on it because it's glaring. It's a glaring error in my camera is what it is. Yeah, see, whenever there's a glare, it doesn't want to do it. Okay, here we go. See if that'll do it. I still can't read it. All right, I'm going to abandon that prospect. Or I could hand it to you, and maybe you could do it.
Get it into the light.
All right, we got Greg Johnson while my wife tries to read Chippy's quiz over there. Craig Janey there. We got a Greg and a Craig. Ooh, we got a nice one here. Young Guns trade card. What is this? I have never seen this before come out of one of these packs. That is a sweet-looking card. What is going on with this? Is this some sort of trade-in thing that you could send in? That is wild. I don't ever remember getting one of those. That is crazy. We get a nice 3-star selection card. We often pull these, and they're usually better than this one. This has Joe Juno, Peter Bondra, and Jim Carrey before he became a Hollywood star. He was a goalie, apparently, which I did not know. There you have it. Peter Forsberg, great player there. That's a unfortunate expression on Forsberg's face. I'm going to flare that one. We got Richard Park and Ray Whitney, who looks like he's doing some sort of dance there. What do you think Ray Whitney is doing there? Is that...
I think he's stretching.
He's just stretching?
Yeah. He's just trying to avoid crampage.
I do that too, but it doesn't always work.
All right, here we go.
What do you have
you
for
ready?
us? Yeah.
All right, so does every card have one of these, or is just one
good question.
per pack? Because
Oh, yeah, some of them do and some of them don't. It looks like...
some of them might be better than this one.
All right.
This one says, what significance does the Latin name Felis Concolor Coriae, I believe that's what it says, have in hockey lore? And my apologies if I'm mispronouncing that.
I have no idea.
Not a Latin
what's the
scholar.
answer to that?
It is the biological name of the Florida panther.
Okay, wow,
So-
okay. That's a bit esoteric. I'm just going to say it right there.
It is.
That is a bit esoteric. All right, I'm going to leave. I'm going to roll, but I don't think we're going to hit the pack that I want to hit. I want to hit one of these other packs, and then you can enjoy that one.
All the rest of these quizzes...
Oh, actually, 7 is one of the other packs. That actually worked out really well.
Oh, nice. So all the rest of these trivia questions are about players. We just happen to get the only one that was about Latin. But
That's bizarre.
I feel like we've got some animal energy going on tonight. And if I
Yes,
knew how
we
to make
do.
No,
It's late night. We always have animal energy going on late night.
it's not that late. If I knew how to make a panther noise, I would insert it right here.
So great.
I'll work on
awesome.
that. I'll work on that for next time.
All right, that'd be great. Right now, pack 7 is Yo MTV Raps.
Oh, I loved these.
I
back
know.
in the day. We used
I
to have
know.
a
That's why I
box
put
of
it in
these.
here.
Nice.
That's why I put it in here, just for you. And we actually rolled it. I didn't have to fake it or anything like I usually do.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't tell the viewers your secrets. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
you
true. No,
keep something under.
I wasn't talking about the dice rolls. Here we go. All right, we got. Do you want to go through these, or do you want me to go through them?
Go ahead, and then I'll
And
color
you can
commentary
add,
or
please
whatever.
Do add your.
MC Hammer, I mean, one of the greats, influenced also a whole sartorial situation. Sartorial? There were
know.
hammer pants. They were popular for a while.
They were.
The shirt, the chain, I mean, the lyrics.
LL Cool J, who went on to become kind of an actor.
Indeed. Crossover talent, that one.
Yeah. Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. Rob something is his name. Ended up selling t-shirts, I believe, in Florida.
I think that's
near
true.
the Panthers.
Run DMC, that's a good one.
Oh, man.
That is awesome.
That might be my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good one. We want to wolf layer that?
Yeah. I have a strong love for Run DMC.
Heavy D and the Boys.
Didn't feel strongly about them, and I don't feel like they had the staying power, but good job, guys.
Agreed. Fat Five Preddy, who you think would be holding up a 5, but is holding up a 1. It's confusing.
Yeah, he is. Well, you know, he likes to mix it up. If you like.
Ed Lover and Dr. Dre.
Oh,
Man, look how young Dre is.
Man,
there.
I have
That
to
is
say, I
nuts.
forgot about Ed Lover. Dr. Dre was really more on my mind, you know?
Yeah. Queen Latifah, nice to see the ladies represented.
Speaking of people who then became actors,
Yeah,
she's
that's
had
right.
quite a career.
She has.
And
she
she's
has. I
been
forgot
around
about
for a
that.
while.
We got BWP,
Honestly,
more ladies represented.
Don't know who that is.
BWP, I can't remember their song. They did have one song.
They just
that
had the
was-
one.
Well, I'm sure they had a lot of songs, but there's one that I think made their name. And Ed OG and Da Bulldogs, who
Also-
I do not remember.
Yeah, I also don't remember those guys. But everybody
No.
else.
This guy looks like he was photoshopped in. These guys look like they were all together.
I
and
think
then
it's
this guy was
just a
just added.
foreground situation.
Yeah?
You know, those paintings where, you know how it works.
No, I do.
Anyway,
All right, that was a pretty sweet
good
pack.
collection. That brought me
Yeah.
back.
MC Hammer, LL Cool J, and
You know, I hear all
Run
of these
DMC.
songs now that are sampling some of the hip hop and rap from the 80s and 90s, and people just, the youngins have no idea.
They don't.
They're standing on the shoulders of the greats.
Well, they are. They
or
are.
something like that.
Something like that.
Am I keeping these?
Yeah, you can, if you want to. You can, Well, we got Run DMC for you for sure.
Okay.
All right, that is it for tonight's episode of Late Night
That's a
Dorking
weird
with
way
Dice.
to end. I was
liked
into it, though.
Yeah, I was enjoying it. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it very much. I look forward to your comments. And as always, happy collecting.